It's been a long and winding road, not to this point, but here I am. And I won't stop until my soul can't take no more, until I drop in, that's my plan. But until then, I'm grinding, I'm working, I'm working, I'm grinding, I'm grinding, I'm working, I'm working, I'm grinding. I'm shooting for the stars and my aim game is nice, so what I'm saying, it's this ain't no overstatement. Oh, we so overloaded. We on some legendary. Oh yeah, we overnose it. We on that brink of greatness. So close I fucking taste it. Premature celebration. So let's get fucking wasted.
Hey.
Oh
Y'all
yeah.
It's gonna be one that's on the end.
Huh?
It be ending. I be like, really?
You talking about
The
what you
song?
mean? Oh, you want us
It
to
be
play the
ending
whole
too
joint in the
early.
beginning?
Yeah. I be jamming over here and then it just stop. And I be like,
Look now, an intro is only supposed to be a couple minutes. No, not even a couple
Okay,
minutes.
I
Not
mean-
even a minute.
Less
We
than a
stretched
minute. We
Okay.
did. We really stretched that joint. Like
We did.
why don't you? Oh, never mind.
what?
I was gonna ask, but I don't want it to be a dumb question, and y'all could try to talk about me.
Oh no, we won't do that to you.
So can I
Kat.
ask my question?
It's too early for you to do something like that.
No,
to
I'm
yourself.
really serious. Like, why is that
Sure.
not on the thing that you released? Because I mean, I know it's our intro, but it's still a real song, right?
Yeah, that came out on a mixtape that I did
Oh, okay.
like 8 years ago.
Oh, okay. I was just
Listen.
wondering, because I mean, everybody seemed to like it, so I was just wondering.
Mhm. It is a dope track. But hey, everybody. Hey, y'all. Hey.
Hey.
What's popping, y'all?
We is in the building.
For sure though.
You know, so we want to welcome y'all to another episode of the Fat Girl Chronicles with your girl Leo Rochelle and the squad. We got your boy Trosh in the building. And we got Miss Cat right there. Like so, like that. So we right here, y'all. We hope y'all had an amazing day. We want to thank y'all for tuning in and joining us on another episode. And tonight we're going to be talking about cancel culture. Listen, we're going to talk about it tonight. And as you can see, we're missing a few of our members, but you know, they are out here moving and grooving and doing what they should be doing for their business and their brand. So we are right here to get things in motion. We here to have a good time, talk like we always do, and bring y'all the dope shit like we always do. So we want to thank you all for tuning in on Facebook, YouTube, and JQLM Radio. And guess what, y'all? We got a surprise. We're doing a giveaway tonight. We are giving away a ticket to a comedy show here in Indianapolis. Let me tell y'all what it's called. It is Uptown Saturday Night Comedy Jam. That is taking place here Saturday, March 27th. At 7 p.m. So it's a general admission ticket. It's here in Indianapolis, 7055 East 16th Street, Indianapolis, Indiana.
I know
For a
it's gonna
comedy
be so
show?
good. I can't wait. I'm gonna be there, so I
That
can
should be
hang out with
dope.
y'all.
That should be dope. Comedy shows be off the
You're
chain.
not gonna be there.
I was wondering if y'all was gonna catch it. I know I
You
ain't
is not gonna be there. Okay, you is not gonna be there. So we got the people that are starring in the show is the mayor of Rap City, Chris Thomas, with a special guest Drew Thomas, Ray Hensley, and my boo Denise the comedian. So it's gonna be a very dope show on Saturday, March 27th at 7 p.m. So make sure that you stick around to get in on the giveaways, okay? We're going to be here until 10 p.m., but you never know when I decide to give it away. And you don't know how I'm going to give it away. So make sure y'all stay tuned to get that giveaway. And we're going to go and hop right on into this topic, y'all, because, you know, we continue to see cancel culture all over the place. And it has become like a phenomenon to do this whole cancel culture thing. And everything is canceled. Everybody is canceled. The minute somebody has a difference of opinion, the minute somebody has a difference of, their thought process, the way they act, the way they move, or let them do something that's showing that they are legit human, then it's a problem. Then, oh no, he's canceled, she's canceled, they're canceled, this is canceled, that's canceled. So So what do you guys think of this so-called cancel culture?
Do we need to first tell people what it is, or do we?
Sure. Go ahead and look it up and tell us what cancel culture is.
It's okay. I stay ready, so I ain't got to get ready. No
Hey,
need to look.
listen. Okay, then.
Let's see. Okay, so cancel culture is a modern form of ostracism in which someone is thrust out of social or professional circles, whether it be online, on social media, or in person. Those who are subject to this ostracism are said to have been canceled. And then the example that they give is 1 minute, like we're opposed to a sexual predator, and the next moment we're all supposed to like look at their accounts or follow them or whatever. So basically we just cut everybody off and we cancel them out, like you said. So whatever.
Listen.
along with what you said to introduce cancel culture or whatever, I have a couple of problems with cancel culture. First of all, I don't think people like put themselves in them shoes, you know what I'm saying, to a certain extent, because ain't no way you can tell me that you wouldn't want leniency if you made a mistake, if that was you know what I'm saying? Like, people just like run to be like, oh nah, let's you know what I'm saying, let's get rid of that. And then my second thing with it is the statute of limitations is like non-existent, you know what I'm saying? It's crazy.
It
is crazy. Like, bro, I could be 48, you know what I'm saying, doing my thing. Y'all gonna go all the way back to when I was 12 years old, and you know somebody like, oh yeah, we gotta cancel him because he made a mistake when he was 12. It's 36 years later.
And they don't
what
care.
What do you mean? Either. I'm not even that same person no more. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's ridiculous out here that like people actually getting away with that.
Yeah, and I think the biggest thing for me too when it comes to the whole cancel culture thing is that it's as though people don't make mistakes, or as though everybody else who is judging this person or saying that we should cancel this person doesn't make mistakes themselves. It's like, that would be like me saying, okay, we need to. So the latest thing that I have seen on the internet is this whole situation with Kirk Franklin and his son. So people are like trying to cancel him and mad at him because the situation with his grown ass son,
33.
like his grown ass son, and it's not like Kirk Franklin like put his hands on his son or did something out of the way to his son or anything like that, but people are trying to cancel him because he had a human moment. You know, it wasn't like he did something extreme. He cussed him out. But people are like, oh my God, you're supposed to be a gospel singer and blah, 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 blah. So him being a gospel singer negates him being human. It negates him feeling some type of way when he was disrespected by his own child. Listen, and I'm seeing so many people that's trying to say that he needs to be canceled. But it's people out here that's cussing out their 3-year-olds for dropping juice on the floor, and ain't nobody canceling them, and ain't nobody like correcting them for cussing at a 3-year-old for dropping juice. But yet we expect people to be superhuman. What was you gonna say, Trosh?
I was going to say, I'm gonna be honest. I haven't followed the whole Kirk Franklin thing, so I don't know what happened. But I'm saying, like, what did his son do? You know what I'm saying? Like, even listen, that don't like make a difference. You know what I'm saying? What his son did, I don't care, man. Like Kirk Franklin, the grown man, it really don't though. It really don't though. Kirk Franklin.
What I'm saying is he's 33. He's a grown man. So if you come to your father in a heated argument and you're being disrespectful, then your father has every right to say whatever he wants to say.
No, yeah, but you saying the
to
same. You saying the same thing I'm saying, but you ain't let me say what I was saying before you. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm just saying, like I don't care.
I was wrecked.
Like I don't care if it was his son 33. I don't care what his son did. If Kirk Franklin felt the need that he needed to check his son, Kirk Franklin could check his son, yo. Like and it probably was a blow up of him holding all that in for all them years, trying to live up to, you know what I'm saying, like what society and what the public, how they view him, Joe. So he like held all that in for all these years, and it just got to a point where, hey man, I beat your fucking ass, bro. Fuck you think you talking to, man? I'm the daddy. And
that's pretty much how it went. Like they got into an argument or whatever, and the son decided to record what Kirk Franklin was saying and then put it out there on social media.
That's weak as hell. That's so weak.
And so like some of the memes are like Kirk Franklin called his son a bitch ass nigga, and his son recorded it and posted it on social media. So I don't really see the discrepancy here. Right. So that's kind of like how everybody's putting it. Like, yeah, I mean, that's what you are acting like by doing what you did when you did what you did when you had did what you did. You know? So it's like, I don't think nobody is like negating the fact that what he did was dumb. It's just like, you know, everybody has human moments and human experiences and stuff like that. And so as we go through this whole human experience, then people expect you to live in perfection because you have a platform or because you live in the eye of the public. It's like, no, like he is going to fall short. He is not going to always be on point. And just because he's singing gospel, that don't mean that's his life every day. Like the hell you thought? What did you think?
Man, these people like tend to forget, like once you become so popular or whatever, like you're above being human. No, I'm human first.
That part.
And it's crazy because people always say like if you're a man, you like, oh, I'm a man first. Like I'm a this first. I'm grown first. Now you a human, then you a man, then you grown. You know what I'm saying? So hey, the human part go first. I'm a human, and humans have flaws. Humans make mistakes because we not robots.
You know, I agree with both of y'all what you're saying, but in that particular situation, I'm not even willing to call it a mistake. I'm not willing to call it a flaw. He's a parent. His son came at him crazy, and he said what he said.
No, I definitely agree with you.
But if I was him, I wouldn't even have apologized for what.
I definitely agree with you. I'm not calling it a mistake or none of that.
No,
you know I was just like saying people make mistakes.
General, right,
like I'm not saying that's a mistake at all.
That's not a mistake.
That would have definitely been me. He would have had to have me on camcorder blazing his ass because I would have, man, bro. Hey, who you talking to, bro? That motherfucker was like,
hilarious.
He like, oh, I'm a bitch ass nigga, huh? I'll show you. You know what I'm saying? Like, get the fuck out of here, bro. Like, I raised you for 33 years, bro. You never wanted for nothing. Now you're gonna try and make me like lose my living.
I agree with you, Brill. I think his son baited him. I think it was all planned and coerced because who just in the middle of an argument with your parent be like, oh yeah, let me record this.
But also, I think that's kind of the culture now in general. Like everybody wants to record. Everybody want to pick up their phone and like record a video or record like something. And it's like everybody recording they like when they whoop their kids and stuff. Like, do you know this on the internet forever? So your child can be CEO of whatever, and just like Tro said, he could go back. Like the statute of limitations there is none. So this man could be living his life 40 years old, and then somebody then pulled up the video of him getting his ass whooped on social media, and then be to ruin this man's whole life because his parents was some punk ass parents and decided to record him whooping his child. Now this man is being slung through the mud on social media at 40 years old because his parents recorded him getting his ass whooped.
Absolutely.
So I don't know. I feel like this whole generation and everything like that is happening, and I don't even want to blame the younger people because it's the older people who are feeding into it. Like
That's true.
it's like
That's
it's not
leading
just
the
the
charge?
it's not even like the younger generation, which we'd like to think it was the younger generation who's doing all of this, but
Yeah,
it's
it's
really
crazy
not.
because they don't give a fuck. You know what I'm
Not
saying?
a one, not a single one. So, before we go too far, hey everybody,
What's up, y'all?
Hey y'all, hey.
Appreciate y'all for tuning in.
They got some good comments going on. Too.
Right. That's why I was like, oh, the comments is busting. Adrian said, what line do parents cross that invoke that reaction? And what point in time do we allow our kids to talk to us disrespectfully and get away with it?
Never.
See,
Right.
that's a two-part question. Well, no, a two-sided question. Because if you white, to you're 108. If you black, that shit don't happen. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm gonna keep it real.
But
I'm gonna keep it
listen,
real. You know, you got all these like suburban kids that's going over their white friend's house and seeing their white friend talk to their parents like this. You know what I'm saying? Go home, try that shit. Now you want to call the police on your parent because she hit you in the damn mouth. You know what I'm saying?
I'm
Like, come
calling
on,
the
bro.
child abuse hotline. Go
I
ahead.
got a number.
Right after I beat your ass.
It's crazy because like they learning different shit in school though. You know what I'm saying? Now they teaching the kids like, oh, that's abuse. You can call on your parents and all that type of stuff. Man, they wasn't thinking about that. The teachers was beating our ass. So how the hell they gonna tell us to call the police on our parents?
They were. I don't know. But Burl said, when I say baited, I mean his son baited him to snap so that he could record him and expose him. He definitely did. He definitely did that. So that way, because it's not actually, it's his estranged son. So they haven't really had a real dear relationship in quite some time.
See, so it's already a motive.
Yeah, it's already a motive. And then he got on Instagram. You know, I be seeing stuff as I'm scrolling. And so he was saying, like he feels bad that he's not able to have pictures of his family and all this other kind of stuff. And I'm like, sir, if this was what you wanted to do to your father, you did this. You did this out of spite. You know, it wasn't because you had to or because you needed to. You wanted to because you felt some type of way about your daddy. And you've been feeling some type of way for a while. And then you was like, all right, what can I do to be relevant? You know,
I wouldn't be surprised if he come out with an album tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, you done got your little
right.
like 15 seconds of fame. Now you out here, you know what I'm saying, want to capitalize off what you did to your pops. Because ain't nobody know your fucking name before this happened.
At all.
I still don't know his name. Shit.
I don't
Hey,
know.
don't say that motherfucker name on the
I
show.
just know his last name Franklin. I just know his last name Franklin. I just know his last name Franklin. That's it.
That shit crazy, Joe. Like I'll never understand that.
And I don't get it because it's like, what was the motive? Like outside of like y'all being estranged, what was the legit motive for all of that? But
hurt people, and I just feel like he just wanted to get back at his father, and he knew the only way he could really get back at his dad. Because I'm sure this isn't the first thing he did, but this is probably the one thing that he was like, you know what? I know how to hurt him. I'm going to release this tape. Everybody's going to start hating him. He may lose money, you know, and then I'm just going to make him out to be the bad person. And all of that. Yeah, thank you, Michelle. Carry on.
I did not want her to say his name on here.
Blocking Michelle.
Bro, will not get notoriety on this show for that, bro.
Was like, that Michelle that did that last week when we said don't say it, and then it was either her or Kendra?
No, it was her.
Oh, okay. Because I'm about to say it was either her or Kendra, and every time we say don't say something, either her or Kendra go down in the comments and say it anyway. Michelle, I'm finna block you. I'm finna put you in timeout.
That's comedy.
But um Tiffany said "To Err Is Human" by Alexandra Pope. It is. And okay, yeah, I didn't think that was Michelle. That was Kendra last week that did that.
I don't believe it.
I
I'm
thought
finna
it
go
was
back.
Michelle, too.
I'm finna go back and watch last week's show.
I really do think it was Kendra because I was like, damn it. And I think it was Kendra. But yeah, and Michelle said he wanted attention and recognition, and he got it by any means necessary. That's exactly what it was. And it's like even now, kind of going back to the topic is that people are now talking about canceling Kirk Franklin, but it's a lot of people like, shh. So, I stand with Kirk Franklin, and of course,
Really though,
of course, they done went off the left end with the videos and the TikToks and all of that other kind of stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And it's been hilarious because, I'm going to post it in the Fat Girl Chronicles podcast group. They created like a whole album of Kirk Franklin with cursing and stuff. It was so hilarious. Let me see if I can find it, and I'll read the names. I'll read the names of the songs that they have on there. I was like, see,
and
people
it was like what he should have said to him. Yeah, that was cute.
Yeah, and it was. Oh, here it is. Stomp in parentheses a hole in your skinny motherfucking ass. Song number 2, "Rain Down on You with These Hands." Number 3, "When I Get There, I'm Choking You." Number 4, "Forget These Kids" featuring Joel Osteen. Song number 5, "The Reason Why We Cuss." Number 6, "With Your Po Ass" featuring Creflo Dollar.
damn.
7, "Ain't No Revolution, Bitch" featuring Plies. 8, "Don't You Ever Disrespect Me" in parentheses, "I Will Break Your Neck, nigga." Number 9, "Looking For You." See. And the bonus tracks, "Ran Off on the Choir Twice" with the GP disc with "To God's Property." That's the GP disc. And then number 11 is "Cuss It Baby" featuring Plies.
That's comedy.
But I gotta post this so y'all can see the picture of Kirk Franklin. It's a combination of him and Plies. And if y'all know Plies' album title, Plies had an album called Definition of Real. And it say Kirk's Definition of Real, and it got a picture of Kirk Franklin, which I think is hilarious. So, I thought this was funny, and like people ain't really canceling Kirk Franklin. Like, I mean, the man came out years ago talking about he had a porn addiction. So, I mean, did y'all think he wasn't human because of? I mean, after that, like, I don't really understand what y'all thought or was going to change or happen here. So,
that was okay.
Right. And that's what a lot of people were saying. Like, y'all canceling him for cussing out his son, but y'all didn't cancel him when he came out talking about he had a whole porn addiction. We don't get it. So well, welcome, Tavana. Tavana said the wine had her knocked out. Welcome, girl. We're glad you're here.
Don't read Marcel's comment.
Oh, I'm not. I'm not. We're not gonna play with him. And Burl said, "We are the ones that don't forgive, right? Those other folks forgive right away. Case in point, Charlie Sheen is a whole crackhead and AIDS carrier. They didn't cancel him. I'm just saying."
Hey, that's a super fact. This motherfucker can't get taken off TV. That motherfucker took off 2.5 Men, and like a week later he had the new show where he was
a different show,
anger management patient or some shit like that. Like, I was like, what the hell?
Oh wow.
Yeah, I've noticed that the cancel culture kind of forgives who they want to forgive and lets certain people slide, but other folks, it's like, we're gonna hold this over your head for the rest of your life, and we're gonna make sure that you never get to do another thing in show business ever, or if you do, we gonna make sure that you regret doing anything outside of what you've already done before. So it's definitely a whole situation that we need to We need to cancel the cancel culture because it's dumb. It's dumb as
It's
hell.
super dumb. It's super dumb. Just like when they tried to cancel Kevin Hart for that damn joke about him smashing a dollhouse over his son's head just so he won't be gay or some shit like that. Come on, bro. It's a comedian, bro. Comedians always step out of bounds. That's
Always.
what they do.
That's what they do.
That's what they do. But now y'all gonna, and it happened like 10 years after the fact that he said the joke. Y'all went back 10 years to go look at his first show or something like that.
What was
Like,
the
come on, bro.
what was the joke on? Was that on like Grown Little Man or what?
Yeah, the first one.
role?
No,
Okay.
the first one he had on Netflix or something.
Oh,
I'm a grown
okay,
little
so-
man. I
Yeah,
think I'm a
that's
grown
what.
little man.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. See. So there's another picture about the Kirk Franklin situation. It said, "What was Kirk Franklin supposed to say?" I'm not gonna say his name. Son, like always, you done got caught up and forgot that Father knows best. Boy, do you want a revolution? Because I promise this ain't what you're looking for. And if you keep on and mess around and let me touch you, I will rain down melodies from heaven and stomp you. Imagine me wiping that smile off your face. Just know I'm looking for you. So you better dial 911 because if I get to you first, you will not be okay. They will find you down by the riverside. See. They will find you down by the riverside. You could have leaned on me and had a brighter day, but I guess you don't want to be happy. You are in big trouble, and before I die, your life will be in my hands, and all the silver and gold won't be able to save you. Here's a piece of advice. There's something about the name Jesus, so call on him because right now you need a strong God. Listen, no. Is that what y'all wanted Kirk Franklin to say?
Man,
Cause-
look,
Clearly, that's what the Saints wanted.
I'm not gonna be passive aggressive when I let you know what it is. You know what I'm talking about?
At
I'm gonna
all.
be aggressive, and you gonna feel me.
Listen,
Was this a phone call or was this like in person?
it was a phone call.
Oh, come on, bro.
Yeah, it was a
First
phone
of all,
call.
you soft for doing all that over the phone. You know what I'm saying? You calling your fans and shit and threatening them on the phone, bro. Come on, bro. That's weak as hell.
So it wasn't even like they played the whole conversation. The conversation was, well, he didn't like play the whole conversation. He just played Kirk's part where Kirk went off on him. So nobody knows the full context prior to them going off or Kirk going off. Nobody knows the full context. And I mean, I'm pretty sure it's out there by now, but they didn't put the whole context of what was going on out there. And so it looked as though Kirk was just cussing his son out, but there is no additional information as to what was happening or what happened to cause Kirk to go off. Like,
Well, also in that snippet, you could hear the son talking back after Kirk was going off. He did say, "Shut the F up, shut the F up." Like, so again, like, sir, that's your dad. Like, you don't talk to your father like that. What the hell is wrong with you?
and then I think that's the other thing too. People are acting as though Kirk Franklin cussed out a minor or like a little 12-year-old or something. He's a grown-ass man. He's talking to another grown-ass man. Take away the factor that this is his son and it's another grown-ass man that he's cussing out. It don't matter if it's his son or not. It's another grown-ass man that he's cussing out. And so let it be. Like, let it be. It's okay. Like,
The Saints forgot the commandment that says, "Honor thy mother and father."
girl, the Saints forget a lot. Cause I done seen a couple of memes that's like some of y'all pastors got boyfriends, but y'all want to talk about Kirk Franklin. And I was like, sheesh.
True. The facts. That's true.
Honor thy mother and father, but little Timmy up in that motherfucker cussing your ass out every day, telling you what the fuck he ain't gonna do. You crazy, man? Shut the hell up.
And on top of that, there's so much more happening in the world than for us to be focused on Kirk Franklin cussing his son out. So,
Man.
like, there's so much going on. There's so much happening.
It's interesting though on who actually starts this mess and I think a lot of times people just jump on the bandwagon. I think you had said it at the very beginning, Leo. People, they never know all the facts. We don't know all the facts, but people are just so quick to jump on the bandwagon. And it's like, okay, one, who starts this mess? And then two, who determines and says, oh yeah, we're going to cancel this person? And I think somebody just put it in the comments. Oh, it was Marcel talking about, we didn't cancel Trump. So, okay, cancel Kirk Franklin. Don't cancel Trump. Like, it's okay, everything that Trump did, but Kirk Franklin is wrong. And then with so many other artists or, people that we try to say, yeah, we not buying their music or we not watching them. Let's blackball them from movies. Let's do whatever. Like, who determines who gets canceled or not? Like,
right.
It's just ridiculous. Like, with the Trump thing, like, the way he talked about women and degrading women and got all this crazy stuff going on, but he's a cool guy. We gonna leave him be.
I also think, like, people see something happening and agree to something that they have no idea the details of. It sounds intriguing. It sounds interesting. Ooh, cancel culture. And so then people, like you said, people hop on the bandwagon and shit get the moving from there. And it's like, do you really understand what it is that we're doing here with this cancel culture? And do you understand how damaging it is when the incident itself isn't that big of a deal or isn't that major? And we've turned something small and meaningless into something huge and over the top, and now it's all over the place. Now it's all over social media. Now it's all, and then people are starting to like make it a big to do, like it's something to be proud about. Like, no, you are fucking with people's livelihoods. You're fucking with people's, their safety.
You just ruined my whole damn life. What? And that's what I was saying in the beginning. You know what I'm saying? Not to cut you off. Like, people don't understand that. Like, they don't look at it from like the other side. They don't put themselves in them shoes. Like, you would feel like a piece of shit if somebody was doing this to you. You know what I'm saying? Like, I can't stand it, yo. But
says something. Adrian is kind of her comment along what you're saying. Like, is that then becomes a form of cyberbullying?
Yeah, and that's a good question.
Absolutely.
Who determines
on a larger
scale?
Yeah.
Who determines who gets canceled and when? Is this a form of cyberbullying and cyber peer pressure? I absolutely think it is, because it's one of those things like, well, if you don't cancel this person because I canceled this person, then we not friends no more. That kind of crap. You know what I'm saying? Ashley.
I can't even stop laughing. Like, throw the whole computer at her.
I mean, but it's true.
Ashley, do the church folks be
listen?
Church folks be cussing during sex? Never mind. We gonna
she said it was on a meme. She said I saw a meme that said church folks talking about Kirk cussing, but be cussing when they be having sex. Listen, they be saying a whole lot more than "oh God." You know what I'm saying? So I'm sure.
I'm jumping off the deep end, but who even said determined cuss words was cuss words? Like,
that's another story and another conversation.
I haven't seen it, but like church folks talking about him cussing, and that's the issue because he cussed. And it's who said cuss words was cuss words? Who made that rule?
I know so many church folks that curse. Cut that shit out.
Listen,
all kind of stuff.
There is always an old lady at church that cuss everybody out without hesitation or reservation. And they just let her do what she does because she's the old lady at the church. She's the mother of the church.
Yep, you better not say nothing to Elder Mary.
Listen, so we do all of this, and then, but even other examples of like cancel culture. What was the guy's name that made the movie about the black cowboys? What's his name?
Mario Van Peebles?
No. He made the movie about Nat Turner or whatever. They were trying to cancel him and make sure his movie didn't make it to the theaters because he was accused of rape, which isn't what actually happened, I believe. Like they were trying to cancel him, make sure his movies didn't make it to the theater. Oh my God, I can't think of his name. I think it's Nate something. But anywho, like they were trying to have his movies canceled and make sure his movies didn't make it to the theaters and stuff, all because of an allegation, which ended up turning up not to be true. Like he didn't actually do anything that he was accused of, but it was because the girl said it, didn't have proof, didn't have DNA, like, and then it ended up being that he wasn't even the person that did it. They did all of that to try to cancel his movies and stuff.
John Brewer?
Nate Parker, that's his name.
Nate Parker.
Yeah. Cat, go on and Google it. Come on, Google. Hey, Google, Cat. Hey, Cat, Google. Hey, Cat. That's what I'm going to start saying.
This guy?
Instead of Alexa. Hey, Cat. Hey, Alexa.
That's comedy.
Nate Parker is the guy that played in Beyond the Lights. Did y'all ever see Beyond the Lights?
Birth of a Nation. See, that's why y'all know what I be talking about when I be rambling, when I don't really be knowing how to bring it to the forefront of my brain. That's why I love y'all.
And The Great Debaters. Oh, wow.
Nate Parker, Birth of a Nation. That was the movie that they were trying to keep from going to theaters. But they did a lot of trying to cancel him when it ended up like something that wasn't even true. It wasn't something that he even did and all of that kind of stuff. And so it's like we hear something and we run with it before actually learning the full story, before learning what really happened, before learning the truth. And I think that's the worst thing that we could do. This is a nation that says innocent until proven guilty. But we treat the innocent guilty before we even know if they're guilty or not. So the minute some allegation come out about a person, it's literally like, oh no, he did that. Or we have all of these back and forth conversations about whether this person did it or not. How do you know?
I gotta prove that I didn't do it just because somebody said that I did it. And when it's supposed to be that, oh, y'all need to prove that I did that before y'all, you know what I'm saying? Like, believe that I did it.
But the world we live in will make sure that this person's life is a living fucking hell until they are announced innocent. But then even when they announced innocent, then it's still some, I think he probably did it.
Yeah.
Or they just couldn't prove that he did it. Or, and it's like, so you still gonna hold it against him, even though it shows that he wasn't there. Like he wasn't in the room, he wasn't in the area. He was on flight 473 over Cancun at 10:15 p.m. when the shit happened. We can have all of these details, and people will still be like, "Nah, I think he was there."
Yep. Like it's always the accusation.
Like
goofy motherfuckers.
Oh, okay. Tavana said it was his roommate that she believes actually did it, and she later killed herself. Now that's sad. That's a sad
I didn't see
state
the
of affairs.
part, but it was the roommate, and then his sentence was even overturned.
Child.
And then my thing be with shit like that though. Like, all right, I'm not condoning killing yourself, but I mean, did you at least like tell motherfuckers the truth before you killed yourself? Like you let this man he got crucified because you lied. You see what I'm saying? Like they tried to like fuck up this man's whole life because you lied. So did you at least put the truth out there before you took yourself up out of here? Or you just gonna die where everybody's still thinking this man did this shit? You see what I'm saying?
Yeah. And I think that's part of the problem. Like we hear an allegation and then we take the allegation as truth or as factual, when just like some of the football players, there was a football player, let me tell you, I don't remember names, I just remember situations. So there was a football player years ago, he got accused of rape. He went to jail. served all of this time in jail when he wasn't even the person who raped the girl. The girl wasn't even raped. She hadn't even gotten raped. She just said that he did it because she was mad that he no longer wanted to be with her. The man served all of this time in jail because of her allegation. They had no proof. And it was a whole messy situation where the man ended up going to jail because of this girl and her lies. But yet she served no time in jail for lying and putting this man in jail. And I would have. And that's the part of it that I feel like people need to start, like the justice system needs to start doing.
He was the one that lost his career behind that, right?
Mm-hmm. It was either his career or he was like a college student. He was supposed to be going to the NFL and ended up going to jail instead of the NFL because of the allegation and like messed up his whole life. Yep. Yeah, that's right, Tavana. And so it was like, I feel like the people that do those kind of things, you need to serve some time.
Yeah,
you need to serve just as much time as this person did, and you need to pay this person for the life that they lost because of your lies or because of the bullshit you set up here and created, and didn't even give this person an opportunity to, they missed out on their whole life because you lied. And I think that's some raggedy shit.
Definitely.
That is the raggediest. And it's like, what type of person do you have to be to create that kind of lie about a person and ruin their whole life? And you just sitting there like, and like, you just living your life and this person over there just wasting away in prison or whatever the case may be. And you living your whole life like with no remorse?
Because weak ass motherfuckers don't know how to accept rejection, Joe. Like that irks the fuck out of me. Like you just can't accept the fact that somebody don't want to be with you. Come on, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you don't even know what this man like jail experience was like. He could have got the shit beat out of him every fucking day. You know what I'm saying? Like, but that's equivalent to him saying, "Oh, I don't want to be with you." Yeah, let him get fucked up every day. Yeah, like that's why exactly what you said. Like something should happen to the people that lie about shit like that, because you don't know what the fuck you put this man through.
And I think that those kind of situations really are telling to the way that our nation is overall. Like it's telling. Right now, I think Savannah shared.
Adrian just hit on what I was thinking.
Oh,
she just hit on what I was thinking.
Adrian said, "I think this is all a distraction. We all see so much at once, but then we forget while others can maneuver."
Yeah, for sure. Like this whole Kirk Franklin thing that's not really nothing serious, but they want to keep on pumping it. Why? So we can forget that all the COVID rules don't make sense. So we can forget that shit don't make sense. Like it does not make sense to me. None of the rules that y'all set up for this COVID shit add up. Period. Y'all been inconsistent the whole time. The whole time. So what are y'all really doing?
And then, man, because a lot of people don't want to do the vaccine. Like we worked in that field, and we know how a vaccine works. We know the timeline for a vaccine. Like me and Adrian, we know the timeline. So you created a vaccine in 6 months when it actually takes 2 to 5 years to actually create a vaccine. No thanks. I'm good on any MLK Boulevard. Okay. I don't want none of it. Okay.
I'm glad I don't work in one of them fields where you're forced to get it to go back to work. I'm glad I don't work in that field. That part. Man, it's crazy.
I mean, because shit, even if you did, G, we'll just have to find you something else to do. We just have to find you something else to do. Marcel said because they're trying to hide the fact that they ain't got my tax money.
So you haven't been stimulated, Marcel? Oh, poor baby.
That's hilarious. Yep. and they take no liability because it's considered a quote unquote emergency. Yep.
Oh yeah, I remember that story, Tavana. That was horrible.
Tavana said it's a story right now of a black girl in Texas that called out her white classmates and their family for being racist. The white family lied and told police she was threatening them, and they got arrested. What?
And they got her arrested.
What?
Yeah, I remember that story.
I didn't hear that. I didn't hear about that either. So they got no proof that this girl had no threats to them, but they just arrested her anyway.
And if I recall, Savannah can correct me if I'm wrong, but it was actually the black girl that was getting bullied and harassed, and they were messing with her.
Wow. Adrian said there's a story about a black boy right now forced to drink his quote unquote friend's urine. Wow.
Yeah, I would be in jail for like assault.
There's so much there's so much that stems from the cancel culture, or like that ties into the cancel culture, that is cause for concern. Like, are a lot of these situations that have to do with the cancel culture, are they racially stimulate? Like, are they racially motivated? Are they class motivated? Or like, what causes all of these things when it comes to this cancel culture? Is it based on race? Is it based on their class or finances and things like that? Because a lot of times when we hear stuff of this cancel culture, I cannot recall totally off the top of my head if I haven't really seen a whole lot of the others being canceled. I keep seeing a lot of cancel R. Kelly, cancel, this person, and cancel that person, and cancel this and cancel that. And it's like, I'm gonna cancel your ass. And because there's some people that are like the leaders of this shit on social media, like, oh yeah, we need to, and they're always like the first ones to push it, to publicize it, to put it out there. And it's like, I'm gonna cancel your ass.
It be that white bitch on Fox. What's her fucking name?
I don't know.
I forgot that broad name. She's so fucking ignorant. She was like pro-Trump and all that goofy shit. And
her name, Tory something.
Dude, this mog is out of control. They need to cancel her ass.
Yeah, it's Tory something. I think that's who you're talking about. But yeah, we're not gonna say her name either. She ain't gonna get a press on this show. And like Ashley said, a lot of it is based on the race, because we are the culture. And that's true. Now Savannah, he's talking about the white lady that was doing all that. I think her name was Tori or something like that. But Candace was the girl that
the black girl.
Yeah. That was the black girl. Ashley. Because that is exactly what he said.
Hey, that's what I'm gonna keep saying. Even if I meet her in real life, hey, you that white, hey man.
Wow.
You better watch the trolls. They gonna try to cancel our asses. You know what I'm saying?
Then we gonna go get the Rainbow Push Coalition to back us.
Not the Rainbow. We gonna get Jesse now.
Oh, mama, yo, we ain't going. We going to get Jesse now. Listen, no. Wow. I don't even want to put that up there. That just made my stomach hurt.
I heard that story too. A mess.
What feeds are y'all watching to catch all that? I don't see none of this.
Me either. No, he's talking about
all day.
He's talking about on social media or where y'all actually be seeing all of this stuff.
Stories like that I get from Newsbreak. I got news apps all over my phone. I'm a news fanatic. I love the news.
News stressed me out. The news had me. I can't do it. I don't even watch half of the stuff that people say that, like the movies and stuff when they come out. People are like, oh, that was a good movie. But then everybody that watches the movie is traumatized after watching the shit. Like, why did you watch it then? Like, you see all of the comments all of the posts that are talking about all of this trauma that people experience after watching this show. And then you're going to go watch it with your bright ass. And then you're going to turn around and talk about all the trauma you experienced because you watched it. Yeah, so you didn't see like the 900 posts and comments on other posts? Like, what was the movie? It's a movie out on Netflix or something right now, and people keep talking about it. And every time
Malcolm and Marie,
yeah, the girl in that one, both of them.
I refuse to watch that Malcolm and Marie shit. Like, y'all keep telling me to watch some toxic. No, I don't want to see that goofy shit.
I actually want to watch it based on my sister's review of it because my sister watched it from a therapist point of view.
Now, if you explain it to me like that, then I might want to.
She watched it from a therapy point of view based on how they interacted with each other. So that's what intrigued me about it. But overall, everybody else talking about it toxic.
So toxic. Yeah. It's so toxic. It's toxic. That's totally toxic. And I don't nobody want to hear that shit, bro. I don't want to watch nobody keep doing some shit that's gonna stress me the fuck out, bro.
Yeah. Like no. Let's see. So we're not going to talk about canceling Bill Barr for being racist, but has a black wife, but was told that it's because he wants to own a minority servant. Oh wow! By the way, his wife told.
Wait, does she mean Bill Burr, the comedian?
I don't know.
I know Bill Burr is married to a black lady.
Oh wow!
That's the dude that was on Dave Chappelle on when the Chappelle show was on. Remember they had the racial draft and all that. He was the white dude that was sitting at the table with them. But I don't think he racist.
Well, I think she's saying that they just saying he racist because he said, like, I guess they were saying it two ways. One, how can he be racist and he got a black wife? But then on the other hand, he said he want to own a minority sex slave.
It wasn't a joke because he a comedian. Like that's like his like his jokes be like that.
Yeah, she said that's who she's talking about. It was a typo.
I don't know. I need to hear it. Like I need to hear the context because, like, I don't know. Like I'm on the fence about that one because, like, I know Bill Burr a lot of his comedy be like that. You know what I'm saying? Like it be tense to release the tension. You know what I'm saying? Like if you watch him, you'll get his perspective.
I think us as a black culture, we put a lot of pressure and we quick to say that some of these people, like the comedian you talking about, saying he's racist because he said he want to own a minority sex servant. Where you're saying, you know, he's a comedian. It might have been in the context. He probably said it jokingly. And it's like, okay, so people can't joke. You know, every time I feel like black people do it all the time and they talk about, you know, their biracial mates or their white mates, or, you know, if they date outside of the race, they talk about them. They talk about and joke about things that they do that, you know, crosses cultural lines. But the minute the white man says it, it's all of a sudden he's a problem. He's a racist. You know, how we supporting him. And he said this about black people. So I don't know, is it just that we have an issue with white people and slavery? Or because like it's always, you know, we got a problem with the white people making the jokes and making the funnies, but black people do the same thing.
Absolutely.
They sure do.
Absolutely. We the most creative with the shit. Like we definitely the most creative with the jokes. Period.
Tamara, I agree with you. You can still be racist even if you're married to a black person, but not every person that's married, every white person that's married to a black person is not a racist. He could really just literally be joking. Like, you know, if I got a white husband and I joke about the stuff my white husband do, does that mean I'm a racist?
Nah, but for real though, like, no, you just made a good point, Kat. Because remember when the Capitol got stormed or whatever, they had that dude on there. The white dude, he was like one of the mods leading the charge, and he married to a black girl, black lady, and he was like leading the damn charge. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, you could still be racist.
And then in the comment about Bill Burr or whatever, it even said in the comment that they put up that his wife actually told whoever said it to F off. So clearly she don't have a problem with him joking about
because
her
she knows
blackness.
That's his material. That's
or, and here's the thing, who's it even say when he said he wanted to own a minority sex servant, he was even talking about black people. Hispanics, or some Hispanics are considered minorities. Filipinos are considered minorities. Asians are considered minorities. I mean, hell, he could be white, have a black wife, and want to what's them people, the bride for hires, want them to come over and be the sex servant or something.
Let's see. What's it say?
Yeah, I'm not gonna be quick to just say Bill Burr racist because I watch him too much to know like how what perspective he come from.
So here's the tweet that came from. It says, while I'm not suggesting Bill Burr is a racist, a white man having a non-white wife can sometimes be a sign of racism. So you shouldn't assume someone isn't racist just because they own a minority sex servant. They may very well have one because they're racist. So the person was saying, pretty much calling his wife the minority sex servant. Not saying that he wanted one. Was calling his wife the sex servant.
I'm not gonna be quick to dismiss that he not racist though. You know what I'm saying? At the same time, because that could be like his little fetish. You know what I'm saying? Let me fuck a slave, bitch. You know what I'm saying? You can look at it like that. I'm not gonna be quick to dismiss it.
F off, so whether he racist or not, she clearly okay with it.
I just want to see the context. I want the context so I can, you know what I'm saying, like pick up on like how I feel about it.
Yeah. I don't necessarily agree with that, Adrian. She said you can't love someone and be racist against that person or their culture. It's like, you know, when people are racist and they say like a lot of things, or they do a lot of things, and then they're like, I can't be racist. I have one black friend. You know what I'm saying? It's like, are you limiting yourself to black friends, or is that just because you haven't been in the space to make more black friends? Like, you know, those kind of things. So I think it can kind of go both ways. I think you can be attracted to a person outside of their color. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can be generally and genuinely attracted to a person not because of their color, but that doesn't mean that you're not a racist or that you couldn't be racist towards other people or that person's culture in general. Does that make sense? Like, I think
because I agree with you that I disagree with Adrian's comment.
Yeah, like I don't know. Like, I think a lot of the racial tension and a lot of interracial couples actually kind of peaked and showed their asses during this whole Trump situation and things like that. Like, you really saw a lot of couples like breaking up or no longer being together because of how the one person felt about Trump and how they didn't support their partner or their loved one in the whole situation. So it's like, I don't know. I think it's just a matter of love who you want to love, but also be mindful of your triggers. I think that's the biggest part. Like, be mindful of your triggers and the other things that you say out of your mouth when you are with this person, or when you're in dealings with someone of a different race, you know, because sometimes we say some racist shit, you know, and it'd be like, well, damn, you know, like, it'd be like, well,
we definitely
hold the fuck up, you know, and so
all the time.
So like, we're sensitive as hell, but then on the flip side, it's like I think we're also too forgiving. Like, we're sensitive as hell, but we're also too forgiving. So
I don't know.
Yeah,
I feel like because we say a lot of dumb racist shit that we are forgiving that fast. You know what I'm saying? Like we know that, like, why we saying it. You know what I'm saying? But it's like we know why they saying it too sometimes. Like, because sometimes you do get an ignorant motherfucker. Like, for real. Sometimes you do.
Yeah.
Like, but I think the thing is that we give it to both sides though. Like, we don't just be racist against other people, we racist against ourselves too. Like, we clown ourselves the hardest. Like,
That's
get your dumb
very
ass.
Yep.
Like what your stupid ass, you know what I'm saying? Like we'll crush ourselves for some dumb shit because we should know better.
Because I'm
I think
5%
that's why.
Yep.
We should know better.
And we do a lot of colorism and all that kind of stuff, and that's another topic for another day because we could talk about that for 2 hours and then some.
Man.
But colorism is real in the Black community, and so that's just another thing that we have to combat on a regular basis. But Danielle said Black women are made to be a fetish in America. They trend us so people like Bill Burr can say stuff like that. He should never say that with a Black woman. She is the fetish. I don't think he's the person that said it. Somebody else said it. Somebody else said it about him having a Black wife. I don't think he's the one that said it. So I think that's the biggest thing, is that he's not the one that said it. It was somebody else that said that he is the one that has the sex servant because he has a Black wife.
So they just putting this on this man.
He didn't say it. I thought he.
That's what I'm saying.
No. What I was reading is a tweet that somebody else said. So whoever, I don't even want to say his name though. But yeah, it wasn't Bill Burr that said it. Somebody else said it, and his wife commented, like retweeted what he said and put, "Bitch, shut the fuck up."
How recent was this? Or how recent was this? Because Bill Burr do not be quiet. He is coming back.
This was March 14th.
Oh,
and she retweeted on the 15th. Yeah. So yeah, it was recent. So that's crazy. Though. That's crazy.
I just want y'all to watch one of his shows, so y'all gonna understand exactly where I'm coming from and why I'm gonna give him a benefit of the doubt, like for real. Just watch one of his shows. They on Netflix.
Okay, I'm gonna check it out tonight when we get done with the show. But I think it's amazing that that we live in this space. But then we also have to think about, we are also the culture and the people that say that have been arguing over the sex of a potato. You know what I'm saying? Like when it comes to Mr. Potato Head and stuff like that, like people were really arguing over the sex of a potato and the pronouns to be used and all this other kind of stuff. And I'm like, first of all, this is a fucking potato. And secondly, it's not even a real potato. Like, it's not even a real thing. So I don't understand.
Potato Head was gender neutral. You could have made him a Mr. or Mrs.
But it was a whole Mrs.
Right. It was two. It was both. It was a Mr. and a Mrs. Potato Head, not just one. It was both.
You know what I'm saying? Like, that's stupid.
So maybe he was a hermaphrodite. Who knows?
Oh my God. Why you got to be anything?
I mean, I'm just saying, I don't even understand why they were arguing over potato, but it is. Yep, Adrian, it's a whole distraction.
And that's the thing. We don't know what the end game is. You know what I'm saying? That's why I keep trying to like not let all the side shit distract me from what the fuck really trying to happen. Like for real. Like, so I'm gonna tell y'all right now. So when we first had to stay in the house during COVID shit, when it first happened, I was like, they just want motherfucker to be in the house, whatever. You know what I'm saying? I was that nigga. And I know they still up to something. Them COVID rules don't make no sense. So let me now I'm finna get to it. So I was watching.
Wait. He said, okay. Right. Like he had to turn down the angry. Like,
I'm trying to tell you, man, because a lot of it just don't make no sense, and I'm so mad. I'm so mad that we out here like worried about COVID and all that type of stuff, and putting masks on and seeing your family and all that, when a mask for real, a mask. Okay, so tell me this. I'm watching The Walking Dead. You know what I'm saying? I watched that show. So they had like a preview to the new season, right? And they was interviewing the cast. So she was saying like, oh yeah, in between when we shoot live, oh, we still had to wear masks. I'm like, what y'all do that for? Y'all in a fucking bubble. That means everybody had to get tested and came out negative to be in that bubble. Y'all didn't leave the fucking bubble. Nobody came in contact with y'all. So why y'all gotta wear this fucking mask in between? Like, nobody should have to wear a mask once y'all get in the bubble. Like, how do you really contract COVID then if nobody in the bubble got COVID, but y'all wearing masks to protect yourself from getting COVID? What the fuck is that?
Well,
please try to explain this shit.
I can, but that's not the topic, so we can move on. We'll talk about it later.
I'm just saying the distractions are real.
No,
which is why,
and I agree with you. But what you just said, I have a good explanation for that, and I think
couldn't possibly have a good explanation for that.
Yeah,
it's airborne, so why we got on masks anyway? Okay.
We can talk later.
Hey, that shit don't make no sense. You can tell me what you want.
I mean, but if it's airborne, then if we're breathing like natural air, like when we're not around other people and we don't have on the mask, like if I'm at home by myself, can I catch it at home by myself? So
only if somebody's been in that space that was in the same airspace with you.
Nope. I'm in by myself.
So exactly, that's my point.
Well, me and Hershey. So
I agree with you, Adrian. It's a lot of shit that's going on that nobody's focusing on. Like, they want to take your eyes off that shit, so they're gonna pump up some shit like, oh, Kirk Franklin cussed his son out. Man, get the fuck out of here. I don't know, like, the dude. That's a black dude cuss out another black dude. That's a grown man cuss out another grown man. Ain't nobody trying to hear that shit. I don't give a fuck because he go to church every Sunday.
And who's to say Kirk Franklin even goes to church like that? Like, Kirk Franklin is just a gospel singer. That doesn't mean that's his career. That's his job. That is his job. He is not a pastor or none of that. He's
a minister of music.
Right. And so, we know how that go. But Adrian said, okay, so cancel culture is at an all-time high, but no one is talking about sex and child trafficking anymore. We know that all of those things are still like alive and well and prevalent, and things like that. But I think the reason that it was such a hot topic for us to discuss, because it's becoming like more and more in our face. Like, it's more and more in our face and more like happening on a regular continued basis. And it's like, so where did this stem from? Where did it begin? And then, like, even the fact that Kat was able to go find a definition for it and read it like it was something that has been around for a long time is concerning for me. You know what I'm saying? You know how long it took for them to put selfie in the dictionary? But cancel culture, which hasn't been around for that long, is something that already has a definition, is already prevalent, is already continuously moving forward. And so now we have a definition for it. Like, hey, I don't get it.
But I'm not finna get them props for putting that shit in the dictionary. They put anything. You can Google Tatiana right now. You can Google Tatiana right now.
In Webster or Urban Dictionary?
It don't matter. It's a definition for everything. So they're getting no props for that.
Man, listen. All I'm saying is that I think that overall, like, everything that is going on, and like, I mean, I get it. Like, there are a lot of distractions. There are a lot of them, like, especially like in the world we live in right now. There are a lot of distractions. There is a lot of BS taking place. But like, how do we? I feel like we do not have a way to control the narrative. Like, we can't control any part of it. Even though when we're trying to, or even when we try to be a part of something that helps to control the narrative, it's like it's still out of our hands. Like the only thing that we can do is discuss it and talk about it. But after we discussed it and talked about it, or talked about our thoughts and ideas about it, like what else can we do? Like how else can we make an impact on some of the things that we talk about, like cancel culture? Like what else? How can we cancel the cancel culture? You know, so it's like those kind of things that you're trying to. It's like a never-ending cycle. Because like now you're trying to cancel the cancel culture. So aren't you the canceler of the cancelees or whatever? You know what I'm saying? I'm like,
it's crazy.
Like it's goofy and it's like
I think you gotta find like the who's pushing the narrative on cancel culture.
That's exactly what Adrian just said. We cannot control the narrative because we're not a part of it.
Mm-hmm.
Listen,
that's just like, how do you protest picketing?
Do you get out there and picket your damn?
Exactly.
That's like, and then, I mean, like it was random, but it was funny to me because it was like people outside of Planned Parenthood the other day when I rode past, like talking about cancel abortions, and I was like, but who's going to Planned Parenthood on Sunday when they're not open? Like they were standing outside in front of Planned Parenthood, and I'm like, they're not even open on Sunday. And Trosh froze, and that is funny.
Well, look at the frozen face. Oh shit! I was gonna take a picture of it.
I was. The frozen face was hilarious.
What happened?
Do that again.
Your face froze, and it was hilarious.
Did y'all screenshot it?
We was about to right before you came on.
Dude, I be hating. Do you already know why I be doing that? Like, man, look. Not this show. I be talking to it like not this show. Not this show.
Don't do it right now. Not right now.
Not this show, Wi-Fi. I ain't got time for this today.
Adrian said she loved the frozen face.
Adrian, did you screenshot it?
Now I'm finna go look at the so we get done.
Oh,
look
right.
at the episode.
You gonna see it. You gonna watch the episode and see it on there. Hershey. Y'all hear my baby?
Hey, tell the mom to
she been asleep the whole time. She literally just woke up, so she probably hungry.
Some puppy melatonin.
Listen, they do have it.
I know.
And you know, that was suggested, but she's been asleep this whole time. Like she's been right here asleep the whole time. She probably hungry, but you know, she'll be all right. She'll be all right for a few more minutes. And then we gonna eat together. She gonna eat her food, and then I'm gonna go in there and warm up my food. So she'll be good. But anywho, what, Kat?
I ain't got nothing to say.
Oh,
I'm a fur baby mama, and used to be. I love the fur babies. So I'm watching you for fur baby neglect. I'm just saying.
Oh, girl, she just ate before the show.
She's a baby. She gotta eat every.
I know. So she can eat again. She can eat again after the show. She is 8. So I ain't.
Damn, it was that funny. Was it really that funny?
It was.
It
was
funny.
Oh my God.
It almost looked like you planned it like that.
Right. It looked it was funny though. So guess what? It's time for commercial break.
How we doing that?
Huh?
Yeah.
How are we doing that?
Yeah, we made it through we almost at an hour and 15 minutes in.
You got the lineup?
The commercial lineup?
Yeah, little light skin popped in.
What's in your cup?
Yeah, they been here. What are you
I
talking
ain't
about?
know light skin got here.
Yeah, been there since the beginning.
Oh, she can say that?
Yeah, I don't think it's her. I actually think it's her daughter. So yeah.
Oh.
We get ready to slide to a commercial break.
Let's do it.
We'll be right back, my peoples. We'll be right back. Stay tuned.
Are you or someone you know accomplishing some amazing things in the community, or is just an inspiration to many? Apply to be featured on the cover of Ego Magazine, a bi-monthly digital interactive publication under the Ego Entertainment Network brand. Apply to be featured in other sections such as education, business, media and entertainment, community leader, Author of the Month, or Artist of the Month. Visit www.egoentertainmentnet.com to apply today.
Track Island Beat by Arulo.
Hey y'all, it's the Bounce Back Queen.
Like, follow, and share JQLM Radio on social media on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. We follow back.
Would you like to advertise your brand, product, service, or event to hundreds of potential clients and guests with direct links to inquire and shop immediately? Well, advertise with Ego Magazine, the hottest bi-monthly digital interactive magazine around. Your ad will include clickable buttons that lead directly to your service or product for the interactive experience. Half-page ads are only $15 and full-page ads are only $25. Did we mention that your ad runs for 60 days? Advertise with us, Ego Magazine, a division of Ego Entertainment Network. Visit www.egoentertainmentnet.com. That's www.egoentertainmentnet.com and complete the form while you're there. We look forward to promoting you. Track Try Me by Did you know JQLM Radio provides media services like voiceovers, radio advertising, video flyers, and other audio and video services? Contact JQLM Radio today for your brand promotional needs at 317-886-0296 or email jqlmradio@gmail.com. JQLM Radio, real voices, raw entertainment, and relevant topics.
Track What You Did by CXNST on SoundCloud.com/Official Lopez. Music promoted by FreeStockMusic.com.
And we back, y'all. We back. I guess y'all heard my baby over the break. My mic kept unmuting, and she is not happy right now. So
You better get her some food.
It's not that she's hungry. She's ready to get out of her cage because she's not napping anymore. So she's ready to get out. Kat, you gonna come over here and clean up?
What you gonna do?
Hey, who knows? She might mess up my floor. It's a baby. You know,
she's right there, so she'll probably just stay right under your feet.
Girl, listen. I let her out earlier and she was all over the place. So listen, I don't trust her. I do not trust her. But she good. She right here. She just ready to get out and play a little bit. She's ready to move around. She's been in there since like right before the show. So she's ready to move around. So they want to see you, little girl. Adrian said, show us Hershey. I don't even know if I can let you out with this, the way I'm sitting.
She ain't gonna want to get back up in there.
Right. Oh, and the way I'm sitting, I can't reach it. I can't get to the door part without doing a whole lot of extra. Because you over here making noise, little girl. Yeah, it's going to be too much right now. I'll try to show her you all before. I'll try to show you all her before the show ends, so that you guys won't think I'm over here neglecting her, because I'm not.
Because I'm calling the fur baby police.
Because I'm not.
You do know it is a pet abuse hotline, right?
I ain't abusing her.
Of course it is. It's everything hotline now.
She legit just sitting here. She just woke up not too long ago.
Dogs more expensive to raise than actual human kids.
They are.
Listen,
When I had my fur baby, I had puppy insurance and everything. Like I paid insurance.
Listen.
bills.
yeah,
Mike-
I can't.
My babies had clothes.
Michael Vick.
Yes.
Michael Vick went to jail for letting a dog be a dog.
They got
Cancel
damned up.
culture.
Had a spa day
Cancel culture.
every 2 weeks.
Wait, your dogs was living better than me, Cat.
My dogs got Starbucks when I got Starbucks.
Wait, they
a pup cup.
got puppy Starbucks?
They sure do. It's a pup cup.
What the fuck
Man,
is
stop
a pup?
this. Stop this.
What's in a pup cup?
Stop
It's nothing
this.
but whipped cream, but it's in a little cup that you give your doggy. So when you get your drink, your fur baby get their drink, and everybody's
Come
happy.
here, girl.
I don't want to hear another fucking word about a dog drinking the drink.
I have pictures. I'm gonna find
Come
a
here,
picture.
baby.
I'm gonna send it to y'all.
No,
with my
no
baby
need to.
from
No
Starbucks.
need to.
Yes, I am.
No
See,
need
she
to.
got out and went, come
I
on.
am.
She don't want to be over here with me.
It's a fur baby. You take care of your fur baby.
She ran to get food. So she's eating, Cat. Okay?
Oh
Okay.
my God.
She's eating.
See, Tiffany said Bentley get pup cups from Starbucks, so it ain't
Come
just
on,
me.
man. Stop this.
My other friend's dog is named Bentley.
That is not in my budget.
Then do you have a fur baby?
That mark is gonna eat some of my fries.
Come
No,
here.
That mark is gonna
Nah.
drink tap water.
absolutely not.
Man, stop this. I drink tap water all
Yeah.
the time.
I don't drink tap water, so why would I give my fur baby tap water?
Okay.
I don't give my little person tap water.
Actually, tap
Okay.
water up north is amazing.
Mm-mm. You know, I went to my daughter's
Mhm.
house in Georgia and she got some water. And I was like, where'd you get that water from? She was getting out the sink. And I was like, girl, what are you doing? She's like, oh my God, this water is so good. I'm like, it ain't no way in hell that water tastes good. I was like, let me go taste it. That water tasted like you could taste all the crap in the water. I'm like, mm-mm. And she swears by it in Georgia.
So let me knock on wood. I don't be getting sick like that.
I don't get sick like that either, but tap water is nasty. You drink
Oh,
tap
okay.
water?
I swear by it.
Seriously?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm judging you right now, just in case you didn't know.
I really don't give two fucks.
That's fine. I just want you to know. I don't need nobody else to tell you when they watch the playback. I'm telling you, I'm judging your ass. That's trifling, but
Hey,
okay.
I'm just letting you know. That's the shit I grew up on. My immune system strong as hell.
I got a
knock on
strong
wood
immune
again.
system, but I never drunk tap water.
Cat, I mean,
You've never
My
drunk.
uncle- my
You've
uncle
never
drove
drank
to
tap
the
water.
spring every week and got my water and our water for my grandparents. That he drove to the spring
Put her off the
and got
cast.
gallons of water.
I'm so tired of this shit every week saying some privileged shit.
oh shit.
Oh
And my
my
great
god.
grandmother caught rainwater and boiled it and filtered it and drunk it and did it herself. So now I never drunk tap water. It's always been nasty. And don't nobody care about you being sick of shit. It's me. Deal with it. You love me. I ain't going nowhere.
Cancel culture.
So
Hell no.
Don't be trying to revoke my black card neither.
Oh, and you bought the game. You know it's already revoked. You already knows it. Y'all
No, it's
listen.
not.
Do not mind me over here looking around because she over here trotting through my living room and through my kitchen.
Ashley, if it ain't nothing to drink in my house, I refuse to drink tap water. I'm gonna drink a drink,
Come here.
some alcohol, or I'm getting in my car going to buy something.
What?
Because Ashley said they drink tap water in her house, and if it's nothing to drink, freeze you a cup of water. No.
Oh. Okay. All right, y'all.
I have nothing else to say.
I'm gonna tell y'all what I drink regularly, and when I don't have no more, I drink tap. I drink these, at least one of these every day, straight out the
That's
gallon.
good water
I'm
for you.
not against bottled water. I'm just saying, like, That's not what I was raised on. Like I'm
Oh,
not
me
finna act
either. Like, I ain't bougie like that. You
Yeah,
know,
I'm
I'm gonna
not-
drink some tap from time to time.
my parents didn't go to the spring and fuck out of here, man. Hey, that drive to the spring was probably
Far as hell.
It wasn't that far. That's why your ass is closed again. Oh, well, let me do this one. Let me do this one. Let me do this one. Oh shit! Can I get it in time? Oh, I can't get it in time. Wait. Okay.
Hilarious. That's all right. He gonna get back on here mad as hell because it showed up that way again. Because it did it again to him.
That's funny. That's what he get for talking about me.
Girl, I'm trying to see where
Hey,
she
why you freeze the water? I'm confused, y'all. Can y'all? Okay, y'all really think I'm playing and I'm not. I'm being so.
We drink tap water in this house. If it's nothing to drink, freeze you a cup of water.
But then Adrian said that's why you freeze it again. So I'm confused. Can
Oh
y'all?
no, she said that's why you froze again. She was talking to Troche.
Oh, okay, yeah. Because I was like, wait, what? What's happening with the water? Yep, Adrian. That's why his ass froze again. Oh, Yolanda, that's nasty. Ooh. Yeah, that would make
that would make anybody get some.
Either.
That'll make anybody get some.
Living in wait.
She said she used to live in
Mexico, or Albuquerque, New Mexico.
Either way, the water probably is disgusting.
Because I know the water is horrible in Mexico, in the country Mexico. But New Mexico is in Albuquerque, which is a state. But that's even worse if it's the United States and you can see shit floating in the water.
Yeah. The filtration system probably ain't the same.
Trosh, why you look like that?
He mad because it is fucking with him right now.
Bro, AT&T finna, man, bro, I swear to God, these niggas gotta go. Cancel culture. Cancel AT&T motherfucking ass. For real.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Thank you for clarifying that, Yolanda. Thank you.
No. Come here, Hershey. She just all over the place. Thanks, Kat. Now I look unfocused on the show.
No, you focus. We understand. I understand. And clearly, Bentley's mother probably understands. Like,
cut your camera off. Listen. Get that dog and put it back in the cage.
I'm trying to keep her from howling on the show. Like, I don't want to hear that.
We got a show to finish.
I don't want to hear that. I don't want to hear that all on the show. Matter of fact, how about I just do this and then I just talk so that way it don't look like I'm unfocused right now.
You just gonna suppose you unfocused.
I mean, yeah, like y'all technically know that I'm.
So both of y'all just gonna change y'all screen. It's all right. It's cool. See how they do me, y'all.
It's hilarious. We gonna get ready to bring Tony on here. We gonna let our girl Baby Gun do her segment and stuff, you know, because it is still time for the segments. We just chopping it up and shit, y'all.
Ain't nobody thinking about Tony's ass. Did y'all see Tony's video? I'm
listen.
jealous. I'm envious. I was like, ooh.
Listen.
Look happy in the gym today. I'm like, let me take my ass to the gym so I can be like Tony. I need that picture of you in the video so I can put it on my wall, and that's gonna be my goal.
She on week 2, day 2, so you better not try and start with that fucking workout. Your ass gonna be.
No, I'm not saying her workout. Hell no. I just want her picture on my wall for motivation. I'm just gonna go to the gym and do what I do. And then I get there one day. But baby. Hey Tony. Oh, hey
guys.
She gonna try to come over here with that big ass sweater on so we won't see them guns.
Right, after you've been naked all week showing us rubbing it in our face. All them damn muscles, definition and tone and shit and lifting and
like nigga, we know you swole, nigga. We know you swole. Fuck you.
Oh my God. Yes, Ashley, did you see it? Amazing. Kudos to you, Tony. No, for real. Like all jokes aside.
Thank you.
The video
Nah, that
was
shit hard.
amazing. You look amazing. And when your competition come up, is that something like we can go to? Like we can come and see it, or will it be streamed virtually, or is it just something that's private that you guys just do?
I haven't gotten any ticket information just yet, but I'm pretty sure they'll capacity inside the arena will be a little bit limited, and I'm also sure they will have it live streamed because I know a lot of the competitions, especially fall of last year, they were all pretty live streamed.
Yeah.
So
Well, this is what you do. You tell your biological family they can't go because we going this year.
Did you change your whole voice?
So your mama can't go, your daddy can't go, your son can't go. We going.
Please know that Troch said that. That is
How you
not.
gonna eliminate her son though? Like her own son?
Because he's seen it before.
No, you know what's so funny? He watches me like practice my posing and do my Sunday check-ins sometimes. And so the other day he thought it was hilarious to like pull his shorts all the way up. And he started walking around the house like with his stomach sucked in. He was like, "Mommy, this is you. This is
That's
what you
comedy.
do." Isn't it?" I was
That's
like,
comedy.
"Oh my gosh, you've been watching me way too much." That's too funny.
That is. How you doing though? How was your day?
I'm good. I'm hurt, but I'm good. I'm here. I'm
That's
ready
what's up.
for a nap. That's what that is. I'm ready for a nap.
All right.
How are all of you?
I'm decent.
I'm sore and wore out from taking my fat ass to the gym this morning. Yeah, I barely made it out of there alive. And then Leo talking about, am I going to do, or Troch talking about, am I doing your program? Hell no. Mm-mm. I'm not even in the beginner class. I'm like on my way pre-K.
I kind of wish you would have did one of her little routines though, so you would have not been able to make it to the show today because we wouldn't have to hear you say, "Oh, my family went and got me well water."
I didn't say no fucking well
and
water.
spring water, and every week we got spring water.
Probably what Kirk Franklin's little son did. You see what I'm talking about? How you talk to the elders and then it just come out.
Oh my God.
Oh my
It's too funny.
goodness.
Well, that got a little you know. So we're gonna go ahead and let Tony do her segment. Then we're gonna slide to the boy Troch. Then we're gonna get Miss Cat on up in there today.
Yeah, for sure though.
Awesome. Just a quick introduction for those who are new. I am Tony. I am the owner and founder of Homebodies Fit and Wellness, where we specialize in personal training services, online nutritional coaching, and massage therapy services for those who are local to Indiana. So for today, we are going to talk about massage and 25 reasons, real quick, 25 reasons on why everybody needs a massage at least once or twice a month.
Oh.
So, number one reason, it relieves stress. Number two, it relieves post-operative pain. So if you've ever had like any surgeries at least a month out, you can get, depending on the surgery, you can get massage therapy to kind of help relieve the scar tissue and also the pain in other areas from that operation. Number three, we have it reduces anxiety. It is like the best stress relaxation anxiety reliever ever. Number four, it manages low back pain for those who, sit all day at work or have a standing job where your back kind of hurts and you're on weird concrete. Number five, it helps fibromyalgia. My clients with fibromyalgia absolutely loves CBD muscle cream. It helps them with their pain and they just love it. You should try it out. Number 6, reduce muscle tension. Number 7, it actually enhances exercise performance because it helps to stretch your muscles. Number 8, relieve tension headaches. Number 9, you sleep better. Number 10, ease symptoms of depression. 11, improve your cardiovascular health. It helps to get your blood circulating. Number 12, reduces pain of osteoarthritis. Number 13, it decreases stress in cancer patients. And number 14, it improves balance in older adults. Number 15, decreases rheumatoid arthritis pain. Number 16, temper effects of dementia. Number 17, it promotes relaxation. 18, lower blood pressure. 19, decreases symptoms of carpal tunnel for those who work on computers all day. Number 20, helps chronic neck pain. Number 21, lower joint replacement pain, especially for the knees. Number 22, increases range of motion. Number 23, decreases migraine frequency. 24, improves your quality of life in hospice care. And number 25, it reduces chemotherapy-related nausea. So massage is for everybody. And I'm sure there is somebody out there who suffers from at least 1 or 2 of these issues. And so regular massage therapy once or twice a month will do your body some good. And if you're local to Indiana, check me out. I am a travel massage therapist. I will come to you and let's get you relaxed.
Do you have any openings for tomorrow?
I have to check my schedule and I'll get back with you, but I'm pretty sure I do. Yeah.
Okay.
That's what's up. That's what's up.
Do you do real massages or do you do okay, let me rephrase because people probably think I'm trying to be funny, but I'm not. So I used to go into massage therapists where it's literally like a massage. You like really either totally naked or just have bottoms on and you get a full body massage. And then one time I had somebody take me, it was like, oh, we're going to get massages. And we went to this weird Chinese place. And I wore like jeans and t-shirt because I'm like, you go get a massage, you take your clothes off. Mm-hmm. And they were like, oh no, we massage over your clothes. And I'm like, what? This is weird. Like, what? How does that work? And I was like, it totally just didn't really work because I had
what kind of gloves do you wear to massage through jeans?
You don't wear gloves. I had a couple of clients who were fully clothed on my table, and I'm like, I'll do the best I can, but there's not much to go get out of it. No, I do complete full body, unless of course it's spot specific for you. I specialize in deep tissue, sports massage, and sugar point therapy. So I like to solve issues. I like to find knots and things like that and get them all out.
That's what's up. You look like you'll bust a knot out of motherfucker. Like you want to massage it like you'll just bust a fucking knot. Like you're too fucking strong.
Listen, I'm ready for her to bust one out of my shoulders because, bro, listen, I've been over here tense from the shoulders down to the middle of my back for a minute, and I'm like, I need Tony. Help me, please.
That's too
Help
funny.
me, please. So I'm ready. I am ready.
That's too funny.
I am ready.
I got you.
I think she said trigger point, Marcus. Did you say trigger point or sugar point?
Trigger point therapy.
I'm not gonna lie.
I thought you said it.
I thought she said sugar too. I'm like,
it was trigger point.
Like,
So I was like, I probably said trigger. Because I was getting ready to ask, what is sugar point there? Massage. What is that?
Listen.
That's too funny.
Y'all hilarious.
Hey, it did sound like she said sugar point though. You gonna go back and watch it and be like, sugar point? What the fuck is I talking about?
Listen, because I'm finna watch it tomorrow.
I don't want Ashley to spell not like that.
Oh no.
Don't put her on blast like that, Troach, on here. She already said we be talking about folks when they be misspelling shit.
Cause y'all trifling.
Who? That's because we don't get spring water after real spring.
Spring water is great. Oh my gosh,
But-
there's a little spring.
Yeah,
out
it
in
is.
Louisville.
Who
It's a
we going to get it every
Tony,
weekend
thank
though?
you for knowing where the spring is, because every time I say something, they be thinking I'm just like I don't know, because I was like, my parents would go to the spring and get us fill all our gallons up, and they would go get us spring water because I didn't drink tap water as a child. So thank you for somebody else knowing that there's a real spring that you can go get freaking water from. Jesus.
We didn't say that
Like
we
that.
didn't know that there was a spring or that we didn't know.
Leo, I ain't
real
even had no
spring.
problem with you because you wasn't even messing with me. It was all
right,
close.
but I'm just saying, like, we were just saying, like, none of us were able to actually go to a fucking spring and get spring water. We drank tap water. And honestly, if you live in like Northwest Indiana, Chicagoland area, that is some of the best fucking tap water I have ever had in any place on this face of the earth, because of the filtration system
Mhm.
that they have up that way is
Oh.
amazing.
Well, they need to take that shit to Michigan. Tony, don't believe the hype. We're not drinking that shit next week. I mean, I taste it though. I taste it. We'll taste it.
I mean, you ain't
You
got
gonna
to
come back
shit.
with
You don't
worms
know,
and
drink it.
gnats and
So y'all use bottled water to brush your teeth?
That's a good point, Leo.
Is it
That's a
Troch's
good point,
second
Leo.
time?
That's a good point, Leo.
My baby does. Yes, absolutely.
Don't
So
He
contradict
gets his water
yourself.
out the kitchen every day. He goes in the refrigerator and get his water for his teeth.
So you use bottled water to brush your teeth?
Is it time for his story?
Yeah, don't. Yeah, you finna contradict your whole shit right now.
I'm not going to contradict shit. Do his story.
All right.
Lord.
So basically, his story ain't that long this week. I just want to, just say this. Two things can be true. And that's what people like seem to like not realize sometimes. Just because this one thing is legit or is a fact, that don't mean this other side of the thing can't be a fact too. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's no need to compare all the time. It's like it's no need for people like tear another person down just to build themselves up. Like, y'all both could be on point. You know what I'm saying? Like, y'all both could be successful. You don't need to make me like feel inferior to you to make yourself feel superior. Like, why we can't be on the even playing field? You know what I'm saying? Like, why we both can't be doing our thing at the same time? Like, I hate when people do that. So like my biggest example of that is the whole Michael Jordan, LeBron James comparison. Bro, they play two goddamn different styles of basketball. Ain't nobody taking none from Mike, ain't nobody taking none from LeBron. Why we feel the need to compare these two dudes, man? They both great in their own right. Yeah. Just let them live. Let them live. Like, we'll never find out who's better because they don't play in the same era and they never will. So just let that shit live. But the reason why I brought this up is because I was watching the podcast earlier and they was talking about Kevin Hart can never surpass Eddie Murphy. Why he need to? Why he need to? Like, Kevin Hart is the hardest working dude out here right now, man. Ain't nobody outworking my bro. For real. Like, oh yeah, Eddie Murphy, you got all these classics and all that type of stuff, but don't act like Kevin Hart don't got a lot going on here for himself. Like, I'm not saying towards Eddie Murphy because he ain't the one that did it, but like everybody always trying to build an argument, like compare two people that there's no reason for it. Like, Kevin Hart got stuff outside of being a comedian that he doing. You know
and they're in two different
Eddie Murphy
centuries, not centuries.
Exactly.
Y'all know what I'm saying? Like, Eddie Murphy is Eddie Murphy time. Kevin Hart is Kevin Hart time. Like, Eddie Murphy was great in Eddie Murphy time, and I mean,
yeah, like
the
the two styles of comedy are even different now. You know what I'm saying? People do different jokes. Like because the times change, so your jokes need to change with time and stuff like that. But they saying stuff like, "Oh, he'll never have a Coming to America. He'll never have a Boomerang and stuff like that. He'll never have a," you know what I'm saying? So why he need to, man? His body of work should speak for itself. Just like Eddie Murphy body of work speak for itself differently. Just let this man live in his own right. They both great. Kevin Hart did stuff no comedian ever did, selling out whole arenas. Eddie Murphy, y'all can't say Eddie Murphy did that because he
never
didn't.
sold out an arena.
No, hell no.
Oh.
Kevin Hart sold out whole football stadiums, man.
Yeah.
Like, and it's a fact that Kevin Hart the only one ever did that. But so I'm saying, but they're gonna be like, oh, he didn't have this classic movie that stood the test of time. So what? Eddie Murphy ain't sold out no arena. Now what? And I don't got nothing against Eddie Murphy. You know what I'm saying? I just want to like people to understand two things can be right. Two things can be okay. Like this man can be right, good in his own right, just like Eddie Murphy was good in his own right. Let them two live. Like, don't try and knock Kevin Hart down just because Kevin Hart didn't do what y'all say Eddie Murphy did.
True.
It's just stupid, man. Like, I hate it when they do that, man. Because then they try and like put people against each other. It's just dumb. That's all. That's all I want to say today.
Okay.
Oh, Lord.
And I don't think Soul Plane is his classic movie. I think his classic movie is the movie about the Steve Harvey book.
He was
Oh,
also
Think Like a
wasn't
Man.
he in another
Yeah,
movie
Think Like a
where
Man was raw.
Miss Loretta, I'm ready for the rest
Oh,
of the tour.
what's the name?
Let's Think Like a Man. Think Like a Man too.
No, the other one with Bryan Cranston, The Upside. That was raw. Even though that was like it's like a British movie, like that they made a remake or whatever. But it's raw though. It was raw. That's all I'm saying. But they's like, oh, he can't hold his own because he always need a big co-star in the movie with him. Like he can't carry the movie by himself. I was like, this is stupid. Like, who even y'all made this argument up just to have an argument? This is dumb.
Eddie Murphy's biggest movie, he had bigger stars to help carry him. What was that movie with the shoot you in the pinky toe? Harlem Nights.
Oh yeah, but that was like more Richard Pryor than him.
Right, but that's what I'm saying. Like,
yeah, but for real, they had all the best comedians that ever lived in that movie.
yeah. As far as funny movies, I like Kevin Hart and his little funny movies. Like, I liked him in Ride Along.
That movie was hilarious.
So
I really liked that one.
Hey, dude, be funny, man. Like, dude got work. He got a portfolio,
and
man.
he's still young. He got a long way to go.
He got a portfolio. He the only comedian ever have a deal with Nike. That's crazy. Because his workout stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's crazy.
He got a hell of a work ethic, and a lot of people try to discredit him because, like you said, Charles, because they keep trying to compare him to other people, but they leave out those parts of his work. Like the only comedian to ever have a Nike deal, like seriously, you keep trying to compare apples to oranges, and that's never going to add up.
For sure. Like, just let that man live in his own lane. He just got a different lane, but hey, he's still successful.
That's just like I believe at one point somebody asked me who would I compare our podcast to. I don't compare our podcast to nobody's. I compare my podcast to my podcast last season and this season. How about that?
For sure.
You know,
absolutely.
For sure. Respect it. We ain't like nothing. There's a lot of podcasts out here, but I watch a lot of them, and I don't see us being like replicated by nobody. We got our own style.
Wait, Marcus, it's a comedian who got a line of draws.
Kevin Hart.
Oh.
This man is winning out here, man. You see what I'm saying?
Okay then, Kevin. Shit, I didn't know that. What's the name of his draws? That sounded real. That sounded like that was supposed to sound, but you
already know. Look at Kat, grab her phone. She about to.
I ain't got my phone. You gonna leave me alone? That's what you gonna do. That's what you gonna do.
I'm really not bothering you.
He said it's called Tommy John.
Huh.
That name don't like ring out like as some draws. Like, you have name, draws sound like draws, like Fruit of the Loom or Calvin Klein. Calvin Klein sound like some draws.
I think that name is more of a across all platform type name. You know what I'm saying? It's so mediocre that anybody can wear it. And I think that's what the whole purpose of, like, oh, this draws for everybody.
That sounds like the little white boy up the street that I went to high school with, or something. Like, that sounds like that could have possibly been his name.
Well, I tell you what, it definitely have a very diverse name. So, that was good thinking, because if you go in whatever store you shop in and you see Tommy John, whether you like the colored people or not, you probably will still buy Tommy John, because you're like, oh, Tommy Johns. Oh, yeah, these are
and
people.
Not necessarily knowing who made them.
And not necessarily sounding urban. They're Tommy Johns.
Yep. Definitely don't sound urban, So
y'all racist.
I'm gonna have to look into those. Like,
y'all so racist.
Just to see what they look like.
They can. They all right. They look like draws.
Oh, okay. So nothing spectacular.
No. And he walking around naked with the draws on. He is on draws model.
So me and my sister had this discussion the other day that draws is an in-house word. You do not go outside to stores and say, I need to buy some draws. You don't say that in stores.
Right.
Draws
this is true.
In the house. And I don't know what song we were listening to. Oh, it was that Pop Smoke song. When he be like, take off them draws or whatever. That's the song where we realized that I've never heard draws said on like a song. And that's when I also realized that draws is an in-house word that you do not say in company of other people. But I was the fact that Marcus just said that, and we've been up here just saying draws. I'm like, wait, we just up here saying draws, like that's a word everybody should know. But I mean, we all know, but it's not like a every person word. And if I heard somebody else say draws, I'd be like, just like stank is a Black people word. Like when people say stank, like I never really hear it like white people say stank. Oh, you stank. Oh, that stank. I think that's a Black people word.
He has an odor.
Right.
He smells. You'd be like, oh no, that nigga stank.
Exactly.
Stinking ass.
Exactly.
We done gave it tenses and everything.
Right. So yeah, that's I was like, we keep saying draws, and that was just funny to me. But anyway, Kat, you got some relationship rules?
So I do, and I'm gonna keep it very, very simple and short. Y'all know I've said it many a times, I am a domestic violence advocate, and this was not the original topic, but like over the past couple of days here, there's been 2 domestic incidents. One was over a stimulus check, where some 4 people were shot, and then the other one was just they didn't say what the argument was, just an argument gone bad. And like 5-6 people shot, babies were stolen, kidnapped. And so I just want everybody to understand, like, when people show you who they are, believe them. Pay attention to those red flags, because domestic violence is real. And if somebody shoots you, excuse me, and your mother over a stimulus check, yeah, something is not quite right in the water. And I don't know if this young person or if this person had showed the young lady signs or not, but red flags are real. Pay attention to how people talk to their mothers, their sisters, their other children's mothers, if they have them. Pay attention to how they treat people in the service industry, how quick they snap and go off about stuff. And, I'm not saying, if somebody yell at their mother, yell at their sister, or are doing that, oh my God, he's probably, crazy, an abuser, whatever. Oh, you got to leave. That's not what I'm saying. Just pay attention and then start having conversations, if you can, without them becoming angrier, to maybe address some of those past traumatic issues or whatever they got going on to make them feel the way that they feel. But definitely, pay attention. Don't just write everything off like, oh, they were just mad that day, or, that it only happened one time, or that's not who they really are. So that's it. Just when people show you who they are, believe them. And, you know, if they even show you a glimpse, just, you know, get your little antennas up and start really looking, because paying attention can save ultimately your life, your children's lives, your family, friends, parents, etc. In the long run. And, you know, my prayer for everybody that's watching our podcast, everybody that's tuned in on any platform, is just to stay safe in your situationships, your relationships, whatever that looks like, and just pay attention, just be alert. I mean, it's okay to get relaxed, but don't get that relaxed where you stop paying attention. That's it. That's all I got. It's just what's heavy on my heart today. So,
Well, all right.
That's what's up.
Well,
y'all know from the very first episode, I hated that saying. I don't know why you started your segment with that.
what?
The people show you who they are. I said that the very first. I don't like that line.
I know you don't.
It's a case by case basis.
It is a case by case thing. It is. But here's the thing: most people that result to physical violence, they have some things going on that might let you know at some point they might have the tendency to snap. They might snap at me. They might snap at my kids or our kids or whatever. And that's all I'm saying. And I agree with you. It is a case by case situation, but most abusers have those little bitty things that most people write off. They don't pay attention to it. You know, they make excuses for it as opposed to looking at it at what it really is or what it could potentially turn into.
I get it. I understand.
So from a relationship, a domestic, any kind of intimate relationship, yeah, when they show you, believe them.
For sure.
Or just put your antennas up, you know.
A little higher. Let's put it that way.
Nah, I'm not here to knock relationship rules at all. I just have personal beef with that saying because it's always negative. You know what I'm saying? Like you never hear that in the positive connotation.
I'm gonna give you a positive. I'll use it positively next week.
Okay, great.
Oh, this is gonna be a struggle for you, ma'am.
What? It's not gonna be a struggle.
You're not gonna think of anything where it works.
I can tell you something positive right now, so don't tell me what I can think of. What I can think of.
No, let's get to the F word.
For next week, you know. Well, the F word for today is chance, you know, or try. Let's say try. I'm gonna say try. Sometimes we have to make sure that we step outside of our box to try something new and different, and it is okay if it doesn't work for you when you try something new. And I say that because, you know, I got my dog baby and I'm like, I don't know. It might not work, you know, and she's not a bad dog. Literally, she's back sleep already. But, she's a puppy. So, like, this is literally all she does. She was whining because she was not close enough to me. So she's a baby, but at the same time, I'm realizing that she needs a lot more attention than I may be able to give her right now. But you know, I got somebody that's already ready for it. Just, you know, when I say, okay, I'm on my way, she knows I'm on my way. But also, in the midst of you trying, it is okay if you do not, you know, go through, like I put on my post today that I'm probably going to give it a week. I might not make it a week. And that's just me being honest. Like, I think sometimes we force ourselves to continue on with the situation in order to not disappoint other people. But it's not about the other people. It's about how you're able to maneuver in that situation when you took a leap of faith just to get out there to see and do something different. I've never had a pet. This was my first time giving it a try. My ex had a pet, but it wasn't one that lived with us. So this was my first time giving it a try. It's not my last time. But this time I'm realizing that she is a baby and she needs like baby attention that I'm probably not going to be able to give her. So I'm going to give her to someone that can. And that's okay. I'm gonna stick to my plant babies because I don't have to do too much with them. So load me up on the green thumb gang, okay? But you know, that's it. That's all. That's the F word for tonight. We thank y'all for tuning in to the Fat Girl Chronicles each and every Fat Tuesday. We appreciate y'all for subscribing and all that dope stuff that y'all do and keeping this podcast booming and moving forward. And because I didn't do the giveaway tonight, I will do it tomorrow on a live video. So stay tuned. And like I say, each and every week, whatever you do for the rest of this evening and for the rest of the week, don't do it with your half ass. Do it with your whole ass. And we out.
2 fingers. Next week, y'all.
It's been a long road. I feel like but here I am. And I won't stop until my soul can't take no more. Until I drop in, that's my plan. But until then, I'm grinding, I'm working, I'm grinding, I'm grinding, I'm working, I'm grinding. I'm shooting for the stars and my aim game is nice. So what I'm saying, it's enjoy the ride. This ain't no overstatement. Oh, we so overloaded. We on some legendary. Oh yeah, we over nose it. We on that brink of greatness. So close, I fucking taste it. Premature